like to welcome Lizell Reinecke. She has lost, in essence, 25 kilograms now with us. I've asked her to speak up personally about her journey and to help us get more encouragement for the people that are starting their own journeys, and for her to explain what she's gone through in claiming her body back. Now, Lizell, thank you for joining us. What I'd like to ask is, what was your absolute motivation? What was your turning point in starting this journey? What made you make that decision?
Tammy, I think it was twofold. I think the first one was an innocent remark that my daughter had made one day when I was trying to get her to eat less sweets. And she turned to me and she said to me, "Mommy, but you are fat and you eat sweets." And I realized that I can't be an example to her if I don't do something about myself. So I think that was really the most wow moment. And secondly, a group of our friends had decided that we were going to go to Mauritius. And I was dreading this, not even wanting to wear a one-piece bather.
And the beach exposure.
Yeah, and I just realized that I had a year to do something about this, and that really was the second inspiration for me.
Okay, that sounds like good enough inspiration to me as well. Okay, then why do you feel that it's important to have a consultant on your journey? Why is it important to do weekly weigh-ins on this journey?
I think what really inspired me was that my consultant has walked this path already, and I could see that she was proof that this worked. So there wasn't something I could tell her that she hadn't been through also, And I think to me the weekly weigh-ins was important because you can tell yourself all kinds of stories, but when you get on that scale, the scale doesn't listen. It just simply tells you whether you've had a good week or not. So I think that kept me going. The affirmation that each week the centimeters were going down, whether it was a couple of grams or a couple of kilograms each week, it just really kept me going. So I think it's the most important part of this process.
Okay. And that, if there was one message you could give to all those people who are starting or are en route, or those who are even contemplating trying to start losing weight, what would that one message be?
I think the one regret I do have is that I didn't find out about Cambridge a lot earlier. And I would really just urge everybody to take that first step. It is a journey, but it is something that is going to change your life. I cannot explain how your life will change. And it really does work. I think everybody that's been on this program is living proof that it works. So just do it. Just take that first step.
Okay, and then being that change you spoke about, how has your life changed now that you're 25 kilograms out? Today, what do you do differently?
Well, firstly, I think I have more shopping options in that I can shop for really sexy outfits. Previously, I was having to shop in the fuller figure sections of the retail stores. But I've also become more aware of just making those healthy choices. And also hopefully my family have learned from me on what those healthy choices should be. So I think it's a life-changing experience. You cannot explain it to somebody unless you've been there. Being 25 kilograms lighter, it's not just about losing the weight, but in the process there's so much else that you gain. I think confidence has been the biggest thing, not just in my personal life, but also in my career. I have quite a stressful job, and being able to just interact with colleagues, both domestically and internationally, when you are confident in the skin that you're in, I think makes a huge difference to the person that you are.
Absolutely. Well, I say well done on your journey. I think it's been fantastic. The fact that you keep going will be and still will be an inspiration as you go forward. Thanks very much for today.
Thanks, Tammy.